Alright, hey guys, this is Matt Bloodcooker, and I'm going to be bringing you Game 2 between name panel, Malevolence, and Airhead Law. Airhead Law spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Antigua Shipyard, and this is the MLG version, so there can only be cross spawns. And Airhead being all good-mannered. And Malevolence is spawning in the top left-hand corner as the green Zerg. Airhead as the blue Protoss. And best part about this map, easy natural with a nice defendable ramp with an Automaton 2000. As well as the third base, which is very easy to take, very easy to hold because there's just one big area to defend right here, except for those destructible rocks. And yeah, so we've got Malevolence. He's gonna, I guess, be doing normal stuff. Gonna send out that super early drone to go ahead and scout. And yeah, so while this is going on, I'd like to plug the Hive Mind. I mean, you probably know about it if you're watching this, which is all good. It's all good. And I do need to make sure something real fast. Yeah, all right, we're golden. Whoa, guys, what was that? That was what we call an image mirror. I love those things. Anyways, Overlord not going in the right direction. I wonder if he knows that this is cross spawns only. I guess he doesn't, but that's fine. Neither does Airhead Lol, so they're both in the same boat. Alright. I probably should have explained that to them early on. So instead of actually throwing down an expansion at all, he's going to go, I think 14 pool that was. Yes, 14 pool. No gas down yet. Airhead Lol throwing down the forge. Gonna probably putting down a cannon, maybe two, because did he see that? Did he see the spawning pool? No, he did not. He actually just went in to put down the pylon regardless. That's pretty upsetting for Malevolence. One cannon going down. I wonder if he just puts two down anyways. There we go, second cannon gone down. And expansion is also going to drop down, so drone being really annoying in the main base of Airhead. Airhead actually not building any probes at this point. That's okay. So Airhead Lol doing again the patrol, and I do like this play from Airhead. He's actually, there it is. Yeah, doesn't even have to worry about his drone, and it still gets the same job done. So there you go. Nexus going down for Airhead. In the worker tab, they are dead even. Look at that. Isn't that just fantastic? That tickles my tummy. Queen coming out for Malevolence as well. And pylon going to be going down. So, looks like we may have more of a macro game here. Kind of like last game. Last game was interesting. Malevolence tried to bust him with Hydras. Didn't quite work. Tried to go for a drop. Did tons of damage, but unfortunately the death ball from Airhead was just too much. Airhead did take game one off of Malevolence. And unfortunately, that probe is just not fat enough. It is seriously not fat enough to fit that gap right there. Unlike most Americans. Oh! Anyways. A Roach Warren early going down. Still mining the gas, not even getting Zergling speed. He might just go straight for the Roaches. As well as, is he going to be building an expansion here? Going fast 3 base against Protoss is always a good idea. Let's see if he's going to throw that down. Drone's boring. Cybernetics Core going to finish off that wall, and there we go. Probe's not fat enough. And big blunder here from Airhead. Not actually building any probes. That's because he doesn't actually have the money to. There we go. Probes now being produced when he's got the money. Being a little overzealous with the cannoning there. Whoa, look at that. 4 photon cannons. He does not want to be busted. Kind of like what happened last time. Last game. And not even setting an extra rally point on this extra hatchery. And drone's still chilling. Doing what drones do. Hanging around. More drones being produced as well. And oh, look at this. Hidden base coming up here for Malevolence. In a really nice spot too, because he's got that fast access ramp if he just destroys these rocks. He can get quick access to his third, quicker than this anyways. Or this for that matter. And one Zergling going to run out, probably check their watchtower. In the meantime, Looks like Stalker and Zealot coming out again for Airhead. So pretty much standard play from both these players. And yet again, saving up Chrono Boost for a rainy day. And another super fast layer coming down for Malevolence. So I do like both these players' plays. I like how both these players play. Malevolence does like to macro up a little bit and then heads on to huge aggression in the mid game. That's typically what he likes to do. Airhead lol, kind of the same thing, but he really plays by ear, and that's what I really like about him as well. Both these players really good in their divisions. Airhead lol totally, I believe he's undefeated as of now. He may have lost 1 or 2 games against people, but overall in the series, undefeated, which is quite a record to sport. Having a nice run in the second Hive Mind tournament as well. And Warp Gate technology is about to be done. He's got 3 gateways out. Is he going to throw down any more? Doesn't actually look like it. Speed Zerglings, a bunch of Speed Zerglings actually running out to take the middle watchtower. And some roaches being produced as well. Evo Chamber going down and an Infestation Pit. So we might be seeing Infestors or a Fast Hive this game. It all depends on what Malevolence wants to do. And 18 Zerglings being produced. This is where things are going to get interesting, because he does have 4 photon cannons at the front. It's going to be fine against any kind of early aggression that Malevolence does try to throw. Changeling, ooh, interesting play, actually being brought out for Malevolence. Didn't even see that, but Airhead caught it. 2 pro, Airhead, 2 pro. He just needs to keep these lings from running by into his base. And that's the job of the Zealot. In fact, still kind of droning up. He's got a nice sized army. What probably triggered the making of the army is this army right here. And let's see what kind of tech Airhead decides to go for. Robo again, which is not a bad choice, especially against someone like Malevolence who does like that mid-game aggression. Colossus are always good in any matchup, pretty much. Drone actually still chilling here. We can get a close look at that drone. Yeah, he's flapping his wings. He's trying to fly. That's always a good skill to learn, the art of flying. And yeah, Infestors and Burrow is actually coming out now, but he did not. Oh, he did not get the pathogen glands. He really needs those pathogen glands. Take a look at the Infestor worker count. Wow. And Airhead is actually keeping up with his opponent Malevolence in the worker count here. 49 to 41. Couldn't ask for a closer worker count, except Malevolence with those 3 bases should be ahead, but he's spent a ton of money making these units. And Observer actually gets an eyeful. Yeah, there it is. Observer seeing the entire army of Malevolence. And no upgrades done yet, although 1 Carapace upgrade is on the way, almost finished, and 1 melee attack is almost, actually just started too. Need to get back to everyone cam. There we go. What kind of upgrades does Airhead lol have? He has actually none coming on the way at the moment. And I feel like that could be a big blunder. Now, Airhead stocking a bunch of gas, and he's going to throw down a bunch more gateways as well, surrounding his base in photon cannons. And probably going to see Colossus production soon too. So this is probably the closest we're going to get to a macro game. Nice sized army in the front for Airhead. And now it's basically a waiting game. Who's going to push out first? Who's going to make the first move between these 2 players? It's actually curious. Let's take a look at the APM tab. Malevolence sporting 100 APM. Look at that. And Airhead actually not doing anything. That's fine. That's fine. You know, whatever floats your boat. More Stalkers incoming. Thermal Lance is being upgraded as well, and we do see, whoa, look at that, another Robo Bay coming down for Airhead. He sees this huge ground army. What's up? Build more Colossus. When you see a big army, just build Colossus. You're fine. Don't worry about it. There it is. Colossus coming out. Thermal Lance. I think I said that already. And more gateways also coming out. And Malevolence just like owning this middle map here. Does Airhead actually know about this base up here? No, he does not. So this could be a huge advantage for Malevolence. Unfortunately, Worker count still favoring Airhead by quite a bit. 40 workers, actually 39 workers for... Oh, but he sees the Observer. Nice catch here from Malevolence. Gotta give him huge props. Is he actually going to get it? Yep, he does get the Observer. Infested Terrans picking it off, taking it done. Getting it done. And here we go, finally. I don't even... Is that the same drone? Did the drone just move out of the way when the hatchery was being made? I don't know. But either way, there's a hatchery going up at the first natural expansion of Malevolence. And spamming all his tech in the same area. 1-1 is completed. Only +1 attack coming out for Airhead. And 3 queens having a brofest. Gotta love those queens. Infestors, roaches, and zerglings coming out. He's got quite the mix here. Let's actually take a look at the army. Actually, let me do this. Look at that. Army supply, 91 for Malevolence. He has an army lead at the moment, but Airhead Law with that worker lead. Gonna come in handy here soon. Ooh, just disabled the sound. That's not good. Saving up Chrono Boosts. Saving up lots of Chrono Boost. And lots of pylons going down. Now look at this. Colossus count is already up to 3. And he's got a ton of Stalkers. With a +1 attack, this is going to be a deadly army. But here comes a huge push out from Malevolence. Oh gosh. Gonna try and take down that third base, but here comes the army here for Airhead. He's gonna pick off all the Infestors. Oh no, full energy Infestors just dying. That is so bad. And here comes the rest of the army, just Zerglings for Malevolence. He's gonna throw down some Fungals. Yes, he gets one good Fungal on the army, but it's not gonna be enough. Airhead Lol just has too big of a force. And that Roach almost got away with it, and so did that Infestor, but they did run away. Actually, they didn't get away. They just killed him. That's how the dice rolls, I guess. All right, and huge force actually now. Airhead Lol moving out across the middle of the map here. This is his cue to go and attack, and the Zerg fortified position is now under attack. The mass exodus of Overlords leaving the base, or their outpost here in the middle next to the Zelnaga Tower. Airhead Lol running in with a vengeance, trying to take on these forces. Queens coming into the mix here, targeting down the Colossus, but nope, they're going to have to fall back. And unfortunately, Queens off creep are very slow. And oh no, all the Overlords in the middle, losing so many. He's going to have to build a ton of Overlords now. Look at that, 3 already in production. And Airhead Lol camping out in the middle of the map, playing it safe. His Colossus count, let's take a look at his Colossus count here. Look at that. 3 Colossus yet again. Did he actually lose one? I don't know. No, he's actually got 4 Colossus. 1 Colossus probably just chilling in the back somewhere. Huge army engagement coming in here. Roach is doing the work in the front, but it's not going to be enough as full energy Infestors get picked off. So are full energy Queens. No transfuses going down or anything. Oh no! Malevolence in some deep dirt here. Bunch of drones taking a smoke break in the back. And all the tech is now exposed for Malevolence. Airhead Lol coming in, gonna clean all that up. The only saving grace is going to be this extra expansion, but drones burrowing, running away. But he does have the Observer getting an eyeful of those burrowed drones. This is not good for Malevolence. Oh gosh. You win again, it looks like. Malevolence saying in all caps, and he leaves the game. Let's move on to game 3.